Hi everybody, this is June 19th, 2024, and I'm just heading back from court.
Doors will open on the right.
Nun's sister has dragged me into court again to have me declared a vexatious litigant. So there's a 4-day hearing set down for November 18th, the week of November 18th, and a pre-hearing conference on September 19th. But I feel okay. I feel like I did a good job. I did the best I could. It's funny, at the beginning of the hearing, I just prayed. And I prayed in the Catholic Church. We believe that God is three parts: God the Father, Jesus, and the Holy Spirit. And I feel like Paul represents the Holy Spirit. About 3 days before he died, I had a blast of white light at my window. I woke up to a blast of white light at my window. In the shape of a dove. And I thought, what does that mean? This was before I was even told that Paul had a stroke back in April. And I thought, does it mean Paul is dying? But it was, to me, a representation of the Holy Spirit. And then last night, I was sitting in McDonald's fretting about this hearing this morning, so afraid. And the moon was right in front of, outside the window that I was sitting at, like right in my full view where I was sitting in McDonald's. And it was so bright. And I think of my mother. My father is, when I see the sun, I think of my father. When I see the moon, I think of my mother. And the moon just kept on getting brighter and brighter and brighter. And I thought it was my mom saying, don't be afraid. It's going to be okay tomorrow. Don't be afraid. And I walked home, and the moon followed me as I walked home. And then the hearing, I was so brave. You would have been so proud of me. You know, it's scary. You go in front of a judge. My 81-year-old nun sister with more money than God is asking that I be declared a vexatious litigant. But everything just fell into place, and it just, I felt okay. I wasn't afraid. And I still haven't cried about Paul. I don't know why. I think it's my brain knows, my psyche knows that I've got to hang on. There's a lot more work to be done before I can cry. But and then I went to McDonald's afterwards. And I wasn't going to go into McDonald's. After court, I usually treat myself to a Diet Coke at McDonald's. So I went to McDonald's, and I sat beside this lady who started talking with me, this tiny little old lady about my age. And she was First Nations Cree from northern Alberta. And we just started talking, and it was like we'd been friends for 50 years. And we just headed off, and we were talking about growing up and her grandkids and my grandkids and her husbands and my husbands. And it was just wonderful. Her name was Victoria, just a beautiful lady. And she was so kind, just what I needed. God just sends angels in so many forms, wherever you are, if you just have the will to see them. Anyways, Paul, I'm still fighting for you, dear, and I hope you're having fun in heaven. Goodbye, everybody. Have a wonderful day.